And we're starting a little bit later than I expected, but that's okay. Um, it's been a busy morning, which is good. That's good, right? So no worries at all. But today we're going to talk about all things affiliate and digital marketing. And I'm just going to kind of give you some definitions as towards what those are, who it's good for, and all the things. And some of this information is coming from a conversation I had with a wonderful woman yesterday about digital and affiliate marketing and who is it good for, and do you have to sell a course, and all the things. And first, let me just go back into what affiliate marketing is. So it is where you promote other people's products, services, brand, what have you. You promote it via digital channels. Those digital channels being internet, like social media, email. Then you can also do YouTube video. You can also do radio, like things that have been around forever are radio and TV. Those have been around forever, right? Those are digital channels to promote products. Now, affiliate marketing itself has been around since about the 1980s, and it really caught a lot of traction during 2020, whenever the world kind of shut down and all the things. And when that happened, a lot of people were losing jobs, or they weren't able, if they were commission only, they weren't able to make the sales they needed to make, or what have you. So there's a lot more push for people to make a living online in that online space. Okay. So affiliate marketing really kicked up a lot there, to the point that now almost 86%, if not even more, of the companies and brands out there are now having some kind of affiliate or referral program. Okay. And we'll dive into how to get started in the actual affiliate marketing realm itself here shortly. But so over 86% of companies and brands see the benefit in having some kind of affiliate or referral program. And let me explain to you why. Okay. Because there's people like me that are out there. There's millions of people out there that have accounts that are now showing different people's products, brands, whatever, and promoting them, and they're not having to pay a sales force. Okay, it's much cheaper for them to do that. Us affiliate marketers are 100% commission, meaning we don't have a salary. Our commission, what our business is, our salary. I heard someone the other day say, it's not necessarily a business. Well, it is a business. It is a business. You're 1099. So you own your own business whenever you're an affiliate marketer. And if you don't think you are, I truly believe that you're sadly mistaken, because you have a whole bunch of tax deductions you get to benefit from whenever you're an affiliate marketer. But we won't go down that rabbit hole, because I'm definitely not an accountant for real. Anyways, so whenever you are a affiliate marketer, you again are promoting other people's brands and products. So the conversation I had with a wonderful woman yesterday was, how do you know what you want to promote? And do you have to sell a course? And you do not have to sell a course. Okay. So whenever you sell a course, though, you are selling something that you probably have some familiarity with, or something that you really stand behind. Okay. So you do not have to sell a course. And you'll see a lot of people in affiliate marketing selling courses. And hear my heart, you do not have to sell a course. You can sell products. You have Amazon Associates, it's one of the largest and most well-known affiliate programs. And you can sell, you can sell yard equipment, you can sell patio furniture, you can sell clothes. You've seen a lot of people with clothes, probably jewelry, makeup, and so forth. And they have a store on Amazon, and that is an affiliate store. Okay. And they earn a commission. Now, I believe the highest commissions you can earn on Amazon, are the highest is at 10%. Most of them are approximately about 4%. So you can see where you'd have to sell a lot of products to make a good living, right? So that's why a lot of people have these large storefronts where they can sell a healthy amount of products to earn that commission. Now, a lot of people will go down a certain niche. So in affiliate marketing, you need to determine what niche you want to go down. And there's like 10 of them. I'm going to hit the major ones. The 3 highest income producing niches right now are health and fitness, wealth, and then you have relationships. And why is that? Because those are all things that people are trying to find answers to. With relationships, you've got those dating apps, right? You've got dating apps, you've got counseling that you can do online, those kinds of things. In wealth, I'm in the wealth niche. I'm super passionate about helping women find a way to make a living at home. in the online space. That could be that they work for someone else. They have remote jobs. So you'll see me talk a lot about remote jobs. And by the way, if I put a remote job up there, I have done my homework either within the last 24 to 48 hours to make sure that that link is still good. There are a lot of people that put job postings out there that are not still relevant. Mine are relevant. So just an FYI, I do my homework to make sure that they're relevant. But you know what? If you're looking at that post a week later and that job posting isn't up there anymore, I'm sorry. It was relevant at that time that I made that post, but it may not have been moving forward. I digress. But again, remote work from home, because some people don't want to own their own business. They don't want to have to think of something. They like working for other people. So I'm all about giving us moms the ability to have that flexibility to be at home, to service their families, to be there to I'm Christian, so disciple, I feel strongly to disciple, to groom my children so that way they're good citizens of this United States and that they're Christian and that they have a certain foundation. Okay, Christian foundation. So again, remote jobs, make money online. So in the wealth niche, again, promoting courses, promoting building your own business. So I took a 15-day online business building challenge. I didn't, a lot of people go into take this course and they go into affiliate marketing, and that's fine because that's one of the four core for building an online business that's going to be sustainable, scalable, and bring you a good income. But really why I saw the course and saw a lot of value in it was the online business building. I'm like, if I'm going to do something for myself, I want to make sure I have a good understanding and a good foundation of how to build a sustainable online business, not something that's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. I want something that's going to be here forever. So that's why I did the 15-day online business building challenge. If you want to know more about it, comment the word guide. I'll send you my beginner's guide that has an introductory to it as well. But again, that's why I chose the wealth. I'm passionate about helping women be at home, keep their priorities where they are. And a lot of them want to still give financially to their families like I do, but they want their cake and eat. They want to have their cake and eat it too. So they want to have that flexibility and that freedom, but they know that their family is a priority. So that's where I'm at as well. And then you've got health and fitness as the third most highest income generating niche. Health and fitness, a lot of people are out there looking up how to lose weight, exercises, nutrition, all the things. So those are the three top niches. Now I said there's 10. So you've got pets, education, real estate, travel, fashion. I know I'm missing some, but those are some of the big ones that kind of pop up in my head. So whenever you go into affiliate marketing, though, you need to determine what that niche is. And really any business, you need to determine what that niche is. So if you've got a bicycle shop, you're not going to have pet toys in your bicycle shop, right? You have all things bicycle. So again, think about that niche. So you've got to determine your niche, and your niche is really something that you're passionate about. You don't necessarily have to be like a super huge expert in it. The lady I talked to yesterday too is like, I don't have the credentials to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, you don't have to have the credentials, because what she's passionate about was health and beauty. And she has over 16 years in the industry. She has a heck of a lot more knowledge about health and beauty than people that are just now starting health and beauty. So my recommendation was you take what you've got and run with it, because that experience is so important. And I'll tell you, my deal with credentials, and I'm a nurse. I have the credentials. I have a bachelor's of science in nursing. I have almost 18 years of nursing experience. I've got the credentials for nursing, but I tell you all that because it doesn't matter, because I'm not doing anything in the nursing niche, even though I've got the credentials. Our society tells us to have these credentials to show our clout, to show our credibility. But you know what, though? What I've learned over my years is there's a lot of idiots in white coats, okay, having been a nurse for almost 18 years. All right, that's all I got to say. There's a lot of reputable doctors, and there's a lot of doctors I would not trust my cat with, or that's a bad example because I love my cats, but you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't trust my worst enemy with. There are people that are good and there are bad. And it doesn't matter what their credentials are. What matters is what's in their heart. And to me, that's what's most important is whenever you are building any kind of business, you've also got that ability to build that relationship. So don't worry about your experience, your expertise. Worry about building the relationship with who your ideal client is, okay? That's what's most important, okay? And for example, I've done fitness competitions. I know the diet, I know the exercise. I really don't care to teach it though. I tried it. I actually did try it for a great girlfriend of mine who I absolutely love and adore. And she watched me through my fitness process. This was years ago in 2010 to 2012 to 2000, spanning to 2016-ish. She walked alongside me. She saw me do the competition. She saw that and she wanted me to help her with nutrition. And I'm like, girl, okay, I know enough to be dangerous, but it's not what I passion for. I could talk to people about it all day though. Like I like nutrition and exercise and so forth, but my passion is helping people to to live a life of freedom. That's honestly whatever that freedom looks like for them. But anyway, so again, don't worry, don't focus so much on the credentials, focus more on the expertise that you have, that knowledge that you have. I have people that I know that are that, for example, that are dentists that do aesthetics. All right. I mean, just think about it that way, like weird, right? No, it's not. That's their passion. That's what they like to do. Some people might be a nurse, but they like to knit. So they're going to go into knitting. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Don't focus so much on that and don't let yourself get hung up on that. So once you determine your niche and to really determine it, I want you to sit down. I want you to think about things that you love. Just write down just a huge brain dump. Even get out a bunch of well, I can't get out my post-it notes anyways because my camera's on top of them. It's kind of a jagged thing I've got here. I've got my phone here and another camera here, but anyways, I digress. Get post-it notes and start just like posting all your ideas all over the wall. Start looking at them and think, okay, what makes sense to me? Or just write it down on a nifty piece of paper like I do. What makes sense to you? Think about things that people come to you advice for, things that you're passionate about. That is what a niche is. Okay. All right. So you determine your niche. And then you're like, okay, so this affiliate marketing, if I want to go into affiliate marketing, what programs, how do I even find an affiliate link? Or because people talk about that, what's the next steps? So once you determine your niche, you need to actually buy a domain first. And then you get into your affiliate link or your affiliate program because, and I'll get there in a second, but whenever you buy your domain, you want it to be generic because you don't need a whole website. Because whenever you go to sign up to find these affiliate programs, to sign up to be a part of their program, they are going to ask for a website or a domain name. All you need is that .com or .info or .net. I recommend a .com. That's been recommended to me by my business coaches I've hired in the past, courses I've taken in the past is the .com. And why is that? Because it's kind of the household name, right? It's so familiar. But you know, .net is as well, .info is as well. So those are other things, but keep it kind of generic. Like mine is Lydia J. Cook. I can use that down many other things. Like I love Sorel shoes, so I've got one for Sorel shoes. But I've got not a domain for Sorel shoes, but I use my domain, Lydia J. Cook, for Sorel shoes. Does that make sense? But when you sign up for your affiliate links, and again, you're going to Google your niche, whether it's pets, travel, fashion, health, wellness, uh, wealth, relationships, you're going to Google that niche and then affiliate programs. Now, what you're going to see that probably pops up a lot, and I'm looking down, so I've got notes here I do not want to miss. Okay. You're going to Google search your niche and affiliate programs. What you're going to see that's going to pop up is going to be your ClickBank, your Digistore 24, JV Zoo, CJ affiliates, Impact is another one that I have seen that some of mine have popped up with. And that's where they're going to ask for that link. Or Amazon Associates, if you want to do something on the Amazon realm, it's going to ask for that domain. Okay. So you're going to put that domain in there. You're going to fill out the information that's necessary. And then it may take a day or two for them to get back to you to let you know that you've been approved. Do not worry about your following. Okay. I had this conversation with this lady yesterday. She was worried about her following. I said, do not let that stop you. Do not worry about that. Okay. So, um, be true though. Don't lie because I'll look you up probably. But be true to who you are, okay? And put what your following is. If you're new to it, then put you're new to it. It just helps them to understand um, the maturity of you, your business, and so forth. Okay, so don't put too much emphasis in that. Okay, so you've determined that you're going to sign up with your affiliate program, your niche, your affiliate program, and then you're going to apply for those affiliate links. Once you apply for those affiliate links and you get approved, now we're starting to cook, okay? I want you to set up a 2-page sales funnel. If you're going to do one of the core four are affiliate marketing. Then you have courses and coaching, webinars, events, and oh my goodness, I just had a complete lapse of memory. We'll get back to it, but coaches, consulting, courses, that's what it is, digital products, and then affiliate marketing. And then we've got the webinars and the events, and those are the core four. Those are scalable. That's why those are important. Again, if you're going to build a business, you want something that can carry you long term, that you can build on. Okay. So you have multiple income streams coming in. So that's why I went into affiliate marketing, because I wanted to be able to promote something that I love, that I can stand behind, that I see value in, and help other busy moms find their way out of their 9 to 5 if they want, or find extra income, but find their way out of their pain that they're in. Does that make sense? Because there's some kind of pain that's what's causing people to surf the internet to find you. Okay. Okay. So you're going to build a 2-page sales funnel. Now, the places that I recommend you go are going to be either ClickFunnels, but if you do ClickFunnels, you need Aweber for email automation, and then System.io. And by the way, if I am losing you right now, comment guide, because it's all in my beginner's guide to affiliate marketing, which I am in the middle of revamping. But it's all in my guide to affiliate marketing, which will also give you an introduction into that 15-day online business building challenge that I took, that taught me so many things. We'll get more into my history here in a second, but I want to make sure you got the crux of what's important. Okay. And then you are going to promote your product that you choose to represent as an affiliate or what have you. You're going to promote your product via those digital channels I talked about: social media, YouTube, TV, radio, whatever, text messaging, email, what have you. Now, if you're doing Amazon Associates, you may not need that 2-page sales funnel. Okay. If you don't want to build an email list, you don't need a 2-page sales funnel. But I'll tell you, if you don't build an email list, you're shooting yourself in the foot, because all your social media platforms can be taken down at any time. They can be locked, they can be suspended, what have you. If you've been on social media at all, you might have had it happen to you. It's happened to me a few times for no good reason, honestly, 100% no good reason. And then you have to go through, or maybe someone hacks your account. Oh my gosh, that's horrible too. But if you have an email list, you can still engage with your target audience. That's why it's so important. You can offer more opportunities to them too. But whenever you're building relationship with people in the online space, it's a lot harder than whenever you're out networking in the community, or you're engaging with people face to face, even if it's a live like this, or a Zoom call or something to that effect. And I'll tell you why. Because people have so many things thrown at them, and only about 2% of what you post ever gets seen. So it's important. I think that's right. Don't quote me on that, by the way. But it's so important that you're constantly engaging with your audience. But email is a great way to kind of add an extra layer of that engagement. Okay, folks. So do not overlook the power of an email campaign in an email list. Now, if people don't want to get your emails, they can unsubscribe. And you know what? It does not matter if they unsubscribe. Okay. Don't worry about hurt feelings. I was a part of a network marketing business, and I'm telling you, talk about a good way to build some tough skin. Okay. Just some tough skin, people. But so let people unsubscribe. Don't carry that weight on your back. Just know that you're trying to give the most to your clients. And what happens whenever we are concerned about whether or not people unsubscribe, whether or not we're bothering people, we're putting ourselves in that equation too much. And remember, we're starting an online business to help serve other people. At least I am. I genuinely started my online business to help serve other people. Okay. Um, so whenever you got your affiliate link though, if you're going to do the two-page sales funnel, your affiliate link can go in your two-page sales funnel. All right. Your affiliate link will go. Now I'll tell you where your affiliate link does not go. It does not go directly into your Pinterest if you're creating pins for Pinterest, if you have a store of some sort. And why that is because your Pinterest may get shut down. Okay, so don't put your affiliate link directly into your Pinterest. What you want to do in that regard is you want to build a link tree or a stand store, and that is where you can put your products on there. I believe Stand Store is $30 a month, and Linktree, you can get a paid account that's like $12 a month. You can do a little bit more in Stand Store than you can in Linktree, but I always start all my clients off and all my audience off on what makes sense if you're just new, right? Like what's not a lot of cost if you're going to do these things. Does that make sense? And don't quote me, but I think you can do Linktree free for a little bit. Don't quote me on that. I should have done my due diligence and check that out, but I can, if you have a question about it, just reach out to me and I will let you know what I find out. But and then that's why I do Systeme IO for my two-page sales funnel because versus ClickFunnels and Aweber because whenever I hear I have to have ClickFunnels and Aweber, my mind automatically shuts off because I'm like, that's way too much. I did not sign up for that. But one system, heck of a lot easier. And it's free up to, I believe it is 2,000 contacts. And then after that, I think you pay like $27 a month to do a bunch of extra stuff within the system if you want. Okay. So that's the nice thing about Systeme.io. You can build your two-page sales funnel and you want to build in that two-page sales funnel. It should consist of an opt-in or a landing page. I learned in that 15-day business building challenge, online business building challenge, how to build that two-page sales funnel in less than 30 minutes. I think it's day 3 of the challenge. He goes over, or she, I think it's a lady, Stephanie, maybe even, I can't remember her name, but she goes over exactly how to build that two-page sales funnel. It's amazing, like in 30 minutes. It was so quick. But you want to put that affiliate link within that opt-in page in that sales funnel. And why that's important is because that affiliate link is how you're going to get paid. People, that's how you're going to get paid. Now, if you're doing Amazon Associates and you're doing it that route, you're going to go onto Amazon. You're going to Google Amazon Associates program. Okay. Amazon Associates program. You're going to click the link and you're going to create an account. Whenever you create that account and you get approved, then whenever you go to find products, you're going to go under best or top sellers or best sellers, something like that on the left of the screen. I do it from my a laptop or something to that effect. So it's got a big screen. I don't even know if you can do it from a phone. I've always done it from my laptop. On the left, you've got drop down says all, and you've got like best sellers or top sellers, and pick whatever sounds good to you. But when you click all, it'll show like all these different categories that you can pick from. Like I said, patio, you can pick like lawn and garden, you can pick pets, health and wellness, diet. I'm trying to think of something, fashion. You can pick anything at all. And and then you start looking through it, and the top sellers, be sure to look and see like what's been looked at recently, what's had the most reviews. And another important note, see what has had high returns because you want to steer clear of those products that have had high returns. Okay, just an FYI. But you'll see that within Amazon Associates if you're doing that Amazon Associates as your affiliate program. And again, you want to look for those top sellers and think about high ticket items because the higher the ticket the item, the higher the commission you're going to get. A lot of your kitchen gadgets and kitchen goods will have like a 4% commission, I think it is. So be mindful of what that commission rate is too. But again, you want to look up things that are relevant to your season as well. I mean, I wouldn't be trying to sell a coat in June in the state of Missouri. I mean, that's kind of freaking crazy, right? But you might want to look at patio furniture or pool supplies, what have you. So be creative and have fun with it. That's what I like about Amazon Associates. You can just have fun with it, but you don't necessarily need the 2-page sales funnel for something like that because you're not necessarily going to be collecting someone's email address. But I would find a way to collect people's email addresses. Um, Anyways, so once you do your Amazon Associates, you figure out your product you want to represent. On the top left, it'll say text, and then you want to click the URL it gives you, and that is the URL you're going to put into your stand store or your link tree. Again, link tree is a little bit more cheaper. Um, Stand store has a little bit more bells and whistles, but if you're starting off, Linktree would be fine. And you can create a store in there, and you want to paste that affiliate link in that store. Just go to add product and add that link in there. You want to have a picture of the product. You can just right click on the picture from Amazon and copy it to your desktop, and then put it into your stand store or link tree. Put a description in there and a title that's catchy. You can use Chat GPT or AI to help you come up with these fun descriptions. I will tell you that the descriptions that you put in Pinterest are limited on the amount of time. If you're doing Pinterest or Etsy, the description is usually limited to a certain amount of characters, and you really don't want to plagiarize. So make it fun. There's a lot of people out there with Etsy or Pinterest stores. So have fun with it. People are going to buy from you because of who you are, even in those areas as well. Okay. But the great thing is, whenever you've got Amazon Associates, you don't have to show your face, people. You just have to show the product. All right. So that's kind of cool as well. And you can get paid to review products in Amazon. You can get paid to be an affiliate for products in Amazon. There's a plethora of things you can do in Amazon. That's why I'm spending a little bit of time here, because it's actually a good place to get started if it's something you're thinking about. So once you get your affiliate program, your affiliate link from Amazon, paste it into your link tree or your stand store. Then you can go into Pinterest or Etsy, wherever you want to put your store. And you can put, you'll go to Pinterest, you'll create a business account, you'll create an organic pin, and then you want to put the picture of the product in there again, the description, and you want to copy your link from Linktree or Stand Store. It'll be on the top right, by the way, of that website. You want to copy your store link and paste that into your Pinterest. And then your Pinterest will be less likely to get shut down. But again, I want to bring you back to, you need to find a way to collect people's email addresses, because whenever you do, that is your gold. Okay, that is your gold. And I believe in Pinterest, you can do that in the checkout. Don't quote me on that, but I think you can in the checkout ask those for that contact information, the name and email address for people, because then you have that ability to, again, nurture and, water and fertilize your garden so that way you get more fruit, because there's going to be other products you may want to give people. Okay. But again, the fortune is in that email list. So grow that email list. I hope that was kind of helpful with the Amazon portion. I know I've had a lot of people ask about that, but the great thing is, when you have a Pinterest page or an Etsy store, what have you, you can have so much fun with those, right? Like, you can build on them. You can have categories. Say the lady I talked to yesterday, she's like, oh, I'm redoing my bathroom or some part of her house. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, sweetheart, you can have so much fun with this. I went down this whole rabbit hole of, okay, so you're going to redo your bathroom. You could be showing yourself redoing your bathroom and talking about your affiliate program or whatever it is. I mean, I would have so much fun with that all day long. Anyways, I love to brainstorm those things with people, but she could have something about the home remodel. She could have something about bathrooms. She could have something about kitchen gadgets, fashion, because she's in the skincare industry, skincare, fashion, all the things. Okay. So just have fun. It's hard not to want to go overboard. So I'm going to tell you to kind of pump the brakes though. Okay. Because you're going to start feeling like you need to do it all. You don't have to do it all. Okay. Get really good at one thing and then move on. It's kind of like when you start a new job, you get really good at one thing and then you add more to it. Okay. So it's the same way. And remember that you're starting something for yourself. I was a nurse at the bedside for years. And I can't remember if it was 3 months or 6 months. It took me 3 to 6 months before I was even done with my preceptor, able to go take patients on my own completely. Okay. Otherwise, she was double checking my charting, all the things. And then I became a preceptor. I got to feel that pain. Oh, because then my 12-hour shifts, which were never 12-hour shifts anyways, were usually 13 to 14, became 15 to 16 because I was checking my charting and hers. But that's probably the reason why I don't do bedside nursing anymore. I was not going to spend any more time away from my family to make extra money for sure. Anyways, so you build your 2-page sales funnel. So page 1, we went over that in exhaustive measures. So again, it's where you are going to collect people's name and email address. And then on the back end is a thank you page. Thank you page is going to tell them more about you. You can tell them a little bit more on the opt-in page about you, but that's more about the product and what they're buying. Then the thank you page is telling them about you and if you've got another product to sell. So if you're just doing a product like Amazon or what's the other one I said? Amazon Associates, and you're going through Pinterest or Etsy, then you've really only got that one way to capture someone's information right there. But if you're selling a guide of some sort, whether it is to how to build a chicken coop, let's just put that out there, how to build a chicken coop, or um, how to paint a car. Say you want to put a digital product out there about how to paint a car, then you could always have another upsell on how to coach them on how to paint a car, or a webinar showing them how to do certain things, or about products that you use to paint the car. But anyways, so you could sell that on the back end in that thank you page. And that's kind of an upsell. That's more advanced. And it's not something I'd ever recommend someone doing initially. Just take your time with that. Okay. But again, it's important that you understand that you collect people's name and email address, and that is the bread and butter. Okay. So you're like, well, how do people find out about all these things? Well, I mentioned with the Amazon Associates, that program, you've got Etsy, just to name a few, Etsy, Shopify, and then Pinterest are usually the big ones that most people go to. There's many other things you can go to sell those products. But then you can also tell people about your stores in your social media channels, your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And if you've got a professional setting, it could even go as far as LinkedIn, but that's definitely that more professional tier of folks to be engaging with. So be mindful of that as well. Then YouTube is another one that a lot of people utilize actually affiliate links in as well. So those are kind of the main ones that I can think of. So I just want to go through those steps really quick with digital affiliate marketing. First, you determine your niche, then you determine your affiliate program you're going to go through. You buy a domain that's generic. You want to copy that affiliate link, whether it's through that affiliate program or what have you, and you want to put that into your 2-page sales funnel, your opt-in page, or your landing page. And it's another thing is called too is a squeeze page, like System.io, the free service that I use. They call it a squeeze page, but it's the same thing. And the great thing is you're probably like, Lydia, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to build a landing page. That's fine. They actually have pre-made landing pages for you. All you have to do is kind of move things around. But in that 15-day business building challenge, online business building challenge that I took, they walk you through that. They show you how to do it. It's so great. And like I said, it takes like 30 minutes. Although I will be completely honest, I'm an open book. It took me probably the first landing page I actually built. It probably took me, because this is before I even knew about this online business building course. I did it through Entreport. I would not recommend Entreport. I canceled my subscription with Entreport. It's expensive. It's a very expensive monthly subscription, and it was not that easy to maneuver, by the way. But it took me days, literally days, to figure out how to do it, because I was learning from YouTube University how to do all these things instead of just getting the course and doing it. And I had a business coach that was supposedly helping me, but that was a waste of money, to be honest with you. So learn through me. Do not make the same mistakes I did. Trust me, I paid all the people for you. Okay. You just learn from my lessons and move on. That's the best advice I can give anyone. So the lady yesterday also asked, why did I choose to sell this course? Because again, you don't have to sell courses, people. You can sell products, and please sell products. Okay. Do what makes you feel good. Do what's genuine to you. Because if you don't do what's genuine to you, these people on social media are going to see right through you. Okay. Do what's genuine to you. Because I love the course. I'll be honest, the gentleman who started the course and has the company, he has a history that it resonated with me because my dad. So, it was interesting. This guy has a ninth grade education level and he's made millions. And I was like, okay. And I watched him. I thought it was just all hooey, right? Like everyone's like, oh, all these people make money online. No, they really do. I mean, people really do. I've talked to these people. I've met these people. And his story just resonated with me being open about how he had addiction issues and so forth. And I was like, gosh, that reminds me so much of my dad, who's now since passed. Um, but that's part of the reason I related with him. And I spent $7 on this 15-day online business building challenge and learned so much from it. And so I thought, you know what? It resonated with me, but previous to that, 2 years prior to that, I started a business coaching, business, and it was flourishing for a little bit, but then started floundering a bit. I'm like, "What in the Sam Dickens is going on here?" And what I found from the online business building course is there was a lot of stuff or challenge, whatever you wanna call it. It was a course really. What I found was, oh my goodness, I didn't have a lot of things set up right, and I wasn't doing things right, but I learned through this 15-day business building challenge that, wow, I missed the boat on some things, but that's okay. I can move forward. It's not a failure. It's a learning opportunity. So I'm revamping some things in that business coaching, which is super exciting as well, just because I learned from this online business building challenge. But anyway, so a little bit of story about me. I have been a labor and delivery nurse. I was for years. And then I did an MLM, multi-level marketing business, and I grew that quickly. I went from consultant to director to a free car driver in 18 months. And that was 2010 to 2012. But then I was like, there has to be more to life than this. Like, seriously, it just felt gross asking family and friends to buy from me, just being 100% transparent. So gross asking people to buy from me. But also my hands were tied. I couldn't market that business like I wanted because they wanted us to go through certain channels to market a certain way, to brand a certain way, and all the things. Um, so that I was like, yeah, I'm too much of a loosey goosey and too much of a free spirit to do those things. And anyone that's watching, I see Nick, hey Nick, knows that that is definitely me. I am definitely a free spirit. And I've got an opinion. It sometimes can be good, sometimes can be bad, but it's just who I am. And I'm a God-fearing woman. I love our Lord Jesus Christ. So anyways, so I did that and I wasn't feeling fulfilled. So then I went back into nursing and I didn't say this, but I was able actually with that business, I grew it quickly. I was bringing in probably about $6,000 to $7,000 a month from that business. But I was not fulfilled. And here in my heart, you need to do something that gets you excited. Okay. Life's too short to do things you do not love because what happens is your family feels that. And I've learned that the hard way. Your family feels that. So, anyways, so move forward. So I was able to go PRN or as needed in that as a nurse, and then do my MLM full time. But what was happening? I was gone a lot. I was gone in the evenings doing these parties and all the things, and I wasn't as present for my family as I needed to be. Um, and then I started with clinical trials as a nurse, went back into corporate world, clinical trials as a nurse. And that was actually going pretty well. I did real estate as well. I got my real estate license, had a horrible experience with a gross client. And about that time, there was a realtor in Arkansas that went missing. And Brian, my husband, had came with me to a few showings. And I was like, okay, this is not sustainable. I cannot bring my husband with me to these stupid showings because I have a client that's crazy. And he's like, you should start carrying a gun. I'm like, if I have to start carrying a gun to work, that is not the line of work I want to be in. I'm not in corrections. Like, seriously, like, no. So we both decided this is probably not a good fit, although I did well in that too. I was making close to six figures, if not six figures in that. And then anyone that knows me knows I'm pretty driven. So let's just put it that way. And I don't take no. I haven't taken no for an answer since I was a little girl. I mean, ever. I don't think I've ever taken a no for an answer. There's always a way around it, or a way for me to learn from something, or a way for me to not necessarily get what I want, but at least to find a common ground, I guess you could say. And then from there, I went to I went from real estate. Went back, took a different role as a nurse educator, traveled 5 different states, was gone a lot overnight. But I loved being around people and training other nurses on how to do things right because that's my heart. My heart is helping people and serving. So that was, but again, I was gone a lot. I mean, I was gone a lot of overnights, a lot of staying in hotels, which is not the way. Hey, Ashley, I see you, sweetheart. Is not a way to live your life away from your family, and that's not what I was wanting. But I was following the dollars. I mean, I was making 6 figures. I'm not sugarcoating it. I was making 6 figures. I had the use of a company car. I had all the little shiny objects being dangled in front of me to keep me where I was. And it wasn't worth it. I mean, honestly, I would find myself like rushing home to get it to Preston's practices or make to Michaela's performance or whatever it was. That is not a way to live your life. You see yourself coming and going, and it's worth living without to have that family. Um, anyway, so then I went from that uh, to going to a medical device company because that other job was in pharmaceuticals, training other nurses on and physicians and patients on how to reconstitute and inject themselves with their MS medication. Then I went into medical device, same thing, 6-figure salary, the car, all the things. And gone a lot. At least I was just in Kansas, Missouri, Southern Illinois, and Kentucky versus Iowa, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, and Missouri. So I wasn't gone as much, but I did a lot of one dayers. So I drive all the way to St. Louis, do my trainings at the different larger hospital systems there, like SMS, Mercy, and so forth. And then I drive back and get home in time to go to a football game or to go to whatever was necessary at that time. It was exhaustive, very exhaustive. Well, then I started getting some lumbar compression in my lower back because I sat so much and started having some sciatic pain issues. I mean, what people don't realize is it's all great, right? You have this 6-figure income. Yeah, but my body hurt. I'm telling you that. I was a bear to be with, that's for sure. In the evenings, especially. And as of recent, my husband said, you're home. I just love having you home. It's, you're in a good mood, you're fresh. And I love it. Absolutely love it. I'll live without because I'm wealthy in my family, if that makes sense. Like it's not all about the money, it's about the time with my family. And that's why I do what I do now. Um, and so then I went and worked for a friend of mine who recruited me, who I absolutely adore and love him to death. But again, it was like I was at my computer all the time, and they started making us go into the office, and I was like, "Yeah, no, okay, it's a 37-mile drive, and it takes me 50 minutes one way." So I would literally walk out of the house. I'm like, "Brian, I'm going to hell. I'll see you later." And that's literally how I felt. And then I saw a truck one day. It was in the fall, jackknife in front of me, and the truck went forward. The trailer with the lawnmowers went the other way, and it was jackknifed. And there was wrecks in front of me, and I was like, okay, this is dangerous. Like people don't realize the amount of time we spend on the road. That's dangerous, folks. I mean, I'm not afraid to drive, obviously, because I drove all over the country, but people don't take that into consideration. Every time you get behind the wheel, you expose yourself to some kind of danger. And that's why insurance rates go up and all the things. And because I was driving into the office, my insurance rates literally were going up. And then I left that job, took another one, and I was fired from that job. Literally, you are replaceable, people. Hear my heart. You are 100% replaceable. And if you think you aren't, you're sadly mistaken. And here I was thinking, I'm a nurse, I'm untouchable. No, 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 not at all. Okay. So I really dug into my life coaching business. And then I ran across the affiliate marketing actually by happenstance. I saw a busy mom like me trying to make ends meet. And she too was making good money though. And I was like, and I watched her for a few months. I ran across it in November and I started doing homework for my Cash for Christmas course I did in December of 23. And for my business coaching clients and life coaching clients. And I ran across her and I was like, gosh, and I saw her a few times like, gosh. So I finally clicked her link. I clicked her affiliate link. I paid $7 for the online business building course that she was telling me about. And I was hooked. I learned so much that I could have carried over into my business coaching business that I started a few years ago. Um, and I don't know what else to say other than I learned so much. My mind is blown. People tout it as like just an affiliate marketing course, but it's not. He shows you how to build a business online and do it the right way, in my opinion. They even offer for you to speak with someone that does taxes, and you're assigned a oh what's his name called? Well, my, oh, business advisor. That's what it is. A business advisor. His name's MJ. That's the gentleman that I talk to. Super love him a lot. I think he's in Tennessee. But anyways, I digress. But so you're given those, and it's for that just from that 15-day business building challenge, you're given those opportunities, and then you're also given. I think what got me though was the business plan. That's why I signed up originally. I saw that she's living this great lifestyle. I watched the video, and I was like, oh. I need that. I need a good business plan for my life coaching, and what's 15 or business coaching. And what's 15 days and the $7. So that's kind of how I got started into all of this. So that's about digital and affiliate marketing, a little bit about my story. And I hope it resonates with someone. I'm sure it does, because my pain is obviously someone else's pain too. We're not alone, but like we think we're alone. We're not alone. Um, so I want to just encourage you to open up your mind to whatever God puts in your path. Don't turn it away. Give it a little bit of thought, because it's put in front of you for a reason. And the more that we push it aside, the more we could be pushing aside an opportunity for us to live a life we never would have thought otherwise. And I do not regret anything I've been through, even though I was let go of my job on August 23rd of 2023. I'm thankful. I am so thankful, 100% thankful. And so my husband is too. And let me explain to you, in that job, I did nothing wrong. They took my position out of Kansas City, and they split it to Rolla, Missouri and Springfield, Missouri. It wasn't my fault. They just didn't have that. They were probably honestly recruiting in the wrong place, because they were paying me a lot of money to travel to those areas almost daily. So, because I was being reimbursed for my mileage and so forth. So I was doing nothing wrong, but it taught me so much. It taught me that we are replaceable, folks. And we should have more than one line of income coming in. We should not have all of our eggs in one basket, because if one of those lines of income is shut off, that puts a lot of stress on your partner. I know. And I've been blessed to be with the same man for 26 years, married for almost 23 of those 26. And he is the most patient and kind man I have ever met. Anyways, my mom said it would take one heck of a man to marry me, and she was right, it did. But I feel bad that I put that weight on him. And I'm so blessed that I'm now taking that weight off of him, because my goal is that he can leave his job if he so chooses, and we can go travel, because we've got a foot in and a foot out, if that makes sense. And I'm sorry for just now joining. Um, but I've got one foot in, one foot out of the house. Like, what I mean is, I've got a kid in college. My daughter is a junior at the University of Arkansas, was going to be a senior, but she decided to add Spanish as another major. She was already minoring in it, so she had to extend another semester. And I've got a son that's a sophomore in high school, and I'm in that conundrum of, oh my gosh, like I'm going to be an empty nester really flipping soon, and I'm young. I'm 44. I mean, it's not like I'm old. I'm young, and we've got a lot of life to live, and we all deserve to live it happy. So find something. So that's why I'm passionate about helping people find something in the online space, whether it is remote work, whether it is a side hustle. I still don't know how I feel about side hustle. I use it a lot because I know it's a key word, but I have a hard time with that. So I help people find remote work. And again, if I post a link to a remote job, trust me, it has been valid within the last 24 to 48 hours. There's a lot of people that are just posting links. They're not checking the credibility. I check that credibility. Okay. But again, and it's because I had a recruiting business too. I failed to mention that earlier too, but I started a recruiting business, built it 6 figures in a year. But the deal is I wasn't able to get out of the house, and I've got to get out every so often. So again, I love to help people find remote work so that way they can keep their families where they want to keep their families. There's a lot of, and I found this, I'll make a post about this either today or tomorrow. There's a lot of places that are actually offering remote 4-day work weeks. Interesting, huh? Kind of fun. If you're interested about that, let me know and I'll shoot you the list sooner. But I worked on the post last night. um, but anyways, so again, 4-day work weeks, pretty cool, remote, pretty awesome. Side hustles, and then starting their own online business, like a true online business that can carry them, that's sustainable, that gives them multiple ways of making income. So that's really what I'm passionate about. So let me give you some quick ideas or some quick things to keep in mind whenever you're doing your search engine optimization for your Instagram. My primary focus is Instagram, and this is how I coach and mentor all of my clients, whether they're new affiliates to me or whether they're business clients on the back end when I started my business coaching. But first of all, you want to follow people. Sorry, I've got my notes. See, I'm a note person, and it's on my husband's craft advent box notepad. Yes, my husband likes craft beer. Anyways, I don't drink beer, but he loves it. So and I always have a part of my family with me and God on me at all times. Anyways, I digress. Okay. So follow people in your niche. You want to follow people in your niche and you want to engage with those people regularly. I would do it before you make a post, and I would do it after your post, but don't emphasize and don't bust your butt trying to get it done before you make a post. Just do it at some point. And why that is because the algorithm is going to push more of that, more of your stuff out to people in your audience, because your ideal client is someone that has been in your place more than likely. More than likely, your niche is going to be something that is a pain point for you. Okay. Or something that you're passionate about or something you have experience about, right? So if you're following people that are in the same niche as you and you're commenting on their stuff and you're liking their things, then their audience is going to see your stuff too. Okay. So again, you want to be following people, and whenever you're on your Instagram, it'll and you click on someone. Oh, say you're in the pet niche, you follow a cat person, then you're going to go to that. You're going to follow. It'll have underneath your little bubble, I guess you could say, your little profile picture, suggestions or suggested. Follow some of those folks. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can unfollow them at some point. That's fine too. But just and engage with some of their content. Okay. Get rid of all the people that you follow that have nothing to do with your niche. They're not serving you. Okay. So get rid of them. Love them where they're at, but you don't need to follow them. Okay. Follow them on your personal account, what have you. Um, Also, whenever you're searching and you're engaging with people within your niche, and you go searching for things on your Instagram, if it's not your personal Instagram, I would be very mindful of what you're looking up. So in your little For You page, make sure your For You page, which is when you click the little magnifying glass at the bottom of your Instagram, that's your For You. It'll pop up your For You page. Make sure it's chock full of things within your niche. All right. And if it's not, then you start searching. You click that magnifying glass and you type in keywords for your niche. And if you don't know what keywords are for your niche, I want you to sit down with a piece of paper and write down what your pain points are, why you started what you did, because and why um like for me, make money online, right? So mine is side hustles. Like I said, side hustles, remote jobs, make money from home, um, online business. Look those keywords up in that hourglass, and it'll start prompting that information to start getting pushed towards you. Another thing too is if you don't know what those search engine words are, those SEO words are, just do a Google search or ask Chat GPT, hey, what are some keywords for insert niche? And it will start showing you some keywords. All right. So that's another great way to increase your search engine optimization within Instagram. It works that way for really all the social media platforms, to be quite honest with you. Hashtags. Hashtags, I play with them. Sometimes I'll post them, sometimes I won't. I'm doing that on purpose. I'm watching my analytics. Okay. So if you've got a creator or professional account, not a personal account, but a creator or professional account, I think it's called professional. It might be business. I could be getting that wrong. I think it's creator and professional. On Instagram, then you'll be able to get analytics eventually. If you've got a brand new account, which I suggest you start with a brand new account. I know it sounds horrible and tumultuous, but do start with a brand new account. Then whenever, where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought. I'll come back to it. So whenever you have that account and you build that account and you're building that search engine optimization, you want to look within those keywords which within the magnifying glass. It'll prime that account so that way you get more of those commonly searched words, that content pushed towards you. And that's important because as we increase our search engine optimization within Instagram, then people are searching for those words, your information will be put in front of them more as well. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Um, make sure in your bio of your Instagram that you've got those words, those pain point words, those key words in your bio as well. Okay. And whenever you're creating content in your social media platforms, that you're mentioning those search words, those keywords as well, because again, that will push your information at the top of that list more and more. Okay. And remember, it's not overnight, people. I love you, but it's not overnight. Give yourself some grace, give yourself some months. Okay. Don't think it's going to happen in a few weeks or overnight. All right, y'all. You have to take time to build that pipeline, because as you keep building that pipeline, it's going to get really, really full. And at some point, it's going to burst. But you've got to keep your due diligence and just hear my heart. At about 2 to 3 months, if it's not where you think you want it to be, you're going to want to give up, and don't. Do not give up. Keep pushing forward. It's the best advice I can ever give anyone. Just keep pushing forward. And you're going to have the little devil on your shoulder saying, no, 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 it's no, you need to do this instead, and start pushing. You'll see all these little shiny objects. Oh, I need to take this course. Oh, I need to do this. No, you don't. Just need to stay steadfast. Okay. Stay steadfast. All right. Okay. So again, put those keywords in your bio, specific keywords, put it in your captions. The captions, speak about it in your reels or in your post, and speak about it in the copy. The copy is the information that's either below the picture or to the side of the picture, but that's where you want those keywords at as well. Hashtags, again, hashtags are hit or miss. Is it going to hurt to add a hashtag? No. Is it going to help to add a hashtag? I don't know. Instagram, all these social media platforms are funny. Again, we don't own them. Someone else does. Okay. So, but they used to say up to 30 hashtags. Do not do that. All right. You're only given so much room on your social media platforms to post content, right? So that's eating up real estate. But B, they start getting lost. So maybe now they're saying the sweet spot is between 3 to 5. I've heard as many as 7. I want to go more than 7. All right. But make sure there are hashtags that are relevant. I'll tell you, if you are in the make money online realm or the wealth niche, make money online is one that Instagram is not putting in front of people. Okay. They've kind of put a kibosh to it. And then also, I think passive income might be another one. Don't quote me on it. And side hustles is one I heard as well. However, whenever I do side hustles and I have looked up, and by the way, if you want the website to look up those hashtags to see which ones are banned and which ones aren't, let me know and I'll send you that website. But if side hustle, but if you start using it and your content, you start noticing that your content is getting a lot of user engagement, it could be because Instagram's not liking your hashtags, people. Hashtags aren't really too relevant on Facebook as much either. They're more relevant in Twitter, or at formerly known as Twitter, now X. They're more relevant in LinkedIn, but LinkedIn's a professional platform, y'all. So remember, that's professional. They're more relevant on Instagram. YouTube will do some, or they're kind of hitting on the hashtag thing as well. But some people do still follow hashtags, some people don't. But Instagram will still push those keywords in front of people. So keep those keywords always in mind, always in mind. And another one is if you go to recommendations, you can I don't know how to explain it. You can trigger Instagram to recommend your content in front of people more too by going to settings, privacy, and interests. So you go to settings, privacy, and interests, and you can select how your information is being pushed in front of people as well. That's one that I just played with once, to be honest with you. The other ones I've done regularly, but that I've only done once. Some countries aren't allowing that, which I think is interesting. But anyways, and if you want to know someone to follow that's really on top of their game with their Instagram game, I guess you could say, their Instagram info. I'm not getting any kickback for this, but I would follow Brock. I think it's Brock Johnson or Brock 11 Johnson. He is phenomenal. He's got a lot of great information, and Instagram is actually paired up with him. So, anyhow, again, comment the word guide. I'll send you my beginner's guide. But you guys, that's it. It's a wrap. I appreciate you. And sorry, my Instagram cut me off. I love y'all. Anyways, have a great rest of your day. Again, comment the word guide. I'll send you my beginner's guide to digital affiliate marketing. But hey, have a blessed one. Take care. Bye.